Do you know how much and how many perks you're missing out on because you don't have an online component to your brick and mortar business, or you don't have an online business? Stick around. I'm going to give you some benefits as to why I believe it is important that everyone has an online business. Okay, guys, welcome back to the channel. Doc Favors here. I am your host with the most. I'm excited. Guys, for those of you who are new to the channel, do your boy a favor and hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so that you can get the notification when we go live with these videos. So for those who is your first time here, once again, let's clap it up for all the new subscribers. And I'm a pastor, in case you didn't know, who embraces entrepreneurship, leadership, and business coaching so I can help you grow your income, increase your leadership capacity, and build that online business so that you can get the perks, okay? And so today I'm going to be specifically talking about the online portion of it. I did a video previously about the 4 basic components that every business should have or need to have, and I'll leave a link down below for that. And so, guys, let's just get right into it. So one of the reasons why I strongly believe that everyone in today's climate should have a portion, whether it's brick or mortar, you still need an online business, okay? And one of the first reasons is global reach. When you're talking about being able to scale your business and scale your company, doing whatever you're doing, an online business, guys, allows you to reach a global audience. It allows you to break down geographical barriers and expand your market beyond your local place. And so I remember being in seminary, they gave us a nice words maybe 10 years ago called glocal, which means you build local while thinking global, okay? Another reason why I strongly believe everyone should have it is because of the tax breaks. Having an LLC, S Corp, C Corp, whichever one it is, okay, we'll get it. I'll do another video about that. But when you have a business, at least an LLC, guys, you get certain tax breaks. So for example, when I travel and my wife and I, when we go places, all we have to do is have a conversation, have a meeting, or do whatever, and we get to write that whole trip off as a business expense. And, you know, when you get to certain brackets and certain levels, you guys, you want to try to keep all the money you can, okay? I remember the first year that we actually owed the government taxes. So at the end of the year, I don't get refunds, but we had to pay because we accumulated so much within that year. And at first I was like, but then I realized, we just hit a different tax bracket, and hey, it's a blessing, right? But you got to learn how to keep all of that. So as a result, we have to make sure that we keep those receipts, uniform, gas, all of that stuff can be written off. So now I don't just take regular vacations. I take business trips. Then I incorporate that in there because, hey, why leave extra money on the table, all right? So now another thing about the online business is overhead costs, low overhead costs. Guys, when you compare the overhead from an online business to that of a traditional brick and mortar business, online businesses often have lower startup and lower operational costs. I mean, think about it, especially if you're in the field that I'm in, for all you coaches and those who have educational business where you're selling your intellectual property. You don't have to pay to host certain things. I mean, to be honest with you, even if you're selling goods, t-shirts or whatever, you can hook up with certain platforms that will allow you to drop ship now, guys, like Amazon, your Etsy's, your, what's that other one that we used to do? I forget the name. Lulu, I think it's something like that. But t-shirts, all that, man, where you can sign in and they can host, they'll house the stuff. When people buy, of course, they're going to get a percentage of that. But the online business space, you all drastically, takes away the upfront startup costs. And here's the thing. You really don't need to invest in physical retail space as well. You got lower utilities, you got lower infrastructure, all of that because of an online platform. Now, you say, well, Favors, I already have a brick and mortar. Okay, I have an office. I have a place where we meet because we do trainings in person and online. And we have a studio in there, a filming place where I do my broadcast. Obviously, I'm in Studio C now. I'm at the house. But here's the thing. When you talk about having that overhead, some type of component, you just have to get creative. So even if you have, say, a restaurant, then you want to be selling t-shirts, you want to be selling certain type of your sauces, your products, things like that. You want to find a way to sell some of those things online because it just increases the revenue and help these businesses stay open. Another reason or benefit you all is the flexibility and convenience. Now, this is one that I really love. because running an online business gives me the flexibility and terms of working and hours and location that I like. You know, all I got to do is take my phone and my laptop, my computer, whether I'm teaching people how to trade Forex, whether I'm doing a course, a one-on-one coaching, my whole business platform, my whole business is on one-stop shop platform, so I can do everything from there. Meetups, webinars, Zoom, all of that, right from my computer. So now I'm not isolated to one location. I can be anywhere in the world. I remember when we was trading Forex, my wife and I took a trip and I was on the beach and she said, "What you on your phone? We on the beach having a good time." And then I turned it around and I said, "Babe, I just made all the money for this whole trip right now within 15 minutes. She's like, "Well, you keep your phone with you." Okay. But that's the power of a skill set. That's the power of flexibility and convenience when you have online. And so I guess, y'all, what this video is really about is me trying to share with you why I chose to do an online business. Now, I had a restaurant called Jay's Place before. I've had a cleaning business before. All were profitable, all were lucrative. But once again, I was still trading time for money. And in order to get out the rat race, Robert Kiyosaki will tell you that you got to have passive income, money that's generating money while you sleep. Well, with my business and how I set my business up, people can go and hit those courses and get those pieces while I'm asleep. And they're still getting high value, high results, massive results for what they're paying for. And they still get me on one-on-ones when I am available. So my work hours drastically decrease. My time to do whatever it is that I want to do, vacation, golfing, have fun, whatever. And that is that flexibility. And I'll give you one more that I really like, and that's scalability. When you talk about scalability, online businesses can easily be scaled up as demand grows. Now, this is because with digital products, digital services, you can replace and distribute them without pretty much any limitations in terms of physical inventory. So then when I had my cleaning business, it was a franchise, but I had to go through the whole thing about learning how to do payroll, making sure, or employee management. I had to do books and payrolls, like I said, but I had to make sure that I was available because if someone called off, then I had to actually go and physically and clean those buildings. Now, what happens if I'm across the city, across the state, or if I'm out the country? God forbid if I was in South Africa and one of my employees couldn't make it and I was not in position or had someone else to be there. I could have lost that contract. That's livelihood. Now, it sounds interesting, but when you're dealing with $10,000 to $15,000, $20,000 a month contracts, you can't be playing like that. So I tended not to travel as much. I had to be around, and I'm gonna be honest with you, for those 7 to 8 years, I was just a workaholic, guys. I didn't do anything but mind my paper. Okay, I really didn't get to that point to where it is, I had children and I had kids, but they were still younger. So I didn't have to go to basketball or football games as yet. I didn't have to worry about going down to prom and college and all that like I do now. So I'm really thankful and grateful that I have that time back. But scalability, my online business gives me the ability to gain passive income so that I can have things to invest in. And the whole portfolio all works because it is a part of the online space. And that is one of the very reasons, the scalability of it. You can almost create your own economy, guys. Now, one of my mentors, Bob, used to say that all the time. When I first got into that, I didn't understand it at first. Well, how can you create your own economy when the government and certain things are, doing certain things and the Fed got rate points and housing market is in trouble? How can you create your own economy? Well, here it is, guys. An online business, you provide a service or a solution to the problems of people within your niche market. And so marketplace will pay you for the solutions that you have. See, here's the thing. You say, well, Favor, isn't it saturated? Everybody want to be a life coach. Everybody want to be a coach. Here's the thing, man. It's never going to be saturated because people develop a rapport with you. Okay. And if they feel that they can develop that rapport with you because for whatever reason they can relate to you, then they'll come and buy with you. So here's the thing. One of the things that I do that separates me from everyone else is even with my books, I tend to write books that are straight to the point. I don't give much fluff. In other words, I take the guesswork out of it. I give you step-by-step strategic instructions on things that work, not from what I've heard or from necessarily what I've read, but things that I actually implemented myself, things that my mentors have implemented and gained millions of dollars. And, that's why I believe in paid mentorship and so on and so forth. Okay. This video is not about that, but guys, I want you to understand incorporating or adding a online business to whatever you're doing. Even if you say, you know what, Favors, I'm ready to transition off my regular job, but I can't because I got bills, I got this, I got that. Let me tell you something. Online business, when you develop that skill set, it's just like trading. It's just like Forex. It's just like stocks and options, man. Everything we do is risky, but when you have the skill set, hey, no one can take that knowledge from you and what you have. And when I tell you that from global reach, low overhead, flexibility, scalability, all of this, you all, can help you really replace your income. That's what happened to me. My wife was working, I was working and pastoring and still doing things of that nature. But when I started to get involved in the growth and development online space, stuff took off and we haven't turned back, okay? So I wanted just to come on here today and encourage you all. For all of you business individuals, no matter what you have, we can help that. We can help you. It doesn't matter. We help you take what you know already. So it's not like you have to learn a whole lot of things because I'm taking the guesswork out for you and tell you exactly what to do. But I strongly encourage you, get with someone that can teach you about the online business space. Guys, you are missing out on a lot of perks, I promise you, okay? So that being said, guys, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and leave me some comments down below. And, as always, guys, be essential, do essential things, and you'll get essential results. It's Doc Favors. We'll see you next time.